Ciao a tutti, I'm Esther.
Alfred here.
Of You, Me, and Sicily, we have a video series called You, Me, and Sicily, and we also do tours all over Sicily.
We also have a great website, www.youmeandsicily.com, where you can learn everything about us.
But how did two people from north of Boston arrive here in Sicily? Well, that's your story, Al.
I've been here a long time, over 20 years. I'm a dual citizen, and all my grandparents came from a beautiful town called Castagni on the slopes of Mount Etna. That's how I was here. How about you, Esther?
Well, in 2014, I came here to do 7 videos and also only to stay a couple weeks here in Sicily. Well, I ended up staying 5 months, and now we're at over 400 videos of Sicily. Sicily just got into my bloodstream. That's it.
Where were you born?
I was born in Budapest, Hungary, and I lived in Israel, Brazil, and the United States, and now very proud to call Sicily my home. But why Sicily? Well, the history, the culture, the food, the magic, the people of Sicily is what makes it. And that's what we do. We go and talk to the people, we sample the foods, we show you the history, especially the culture about the festivals, and so much. There's not one place I've been to that has such a deep and wide history, culture, and just mere charm and beauty.
Everything starts with Sicily. Everything starts with Sicily. Never forget that. Everything starts with Sicily.
Now let me tell you that I know a lot of you guys have roots in Sicily, and guess what? That's one of the things that we do. We offer ancestral home visits and tours. So if you're from Sicily, anywhere in Sicily, drop us a line. We'll be happy to help you. We also have our group tours and also private and customized. By the way, we live right outside of Catania, so on the East Coast. We go up and down the East Coast, also over to the Palermo. Cefalù is one of our favorite places, of course, Agrigento, and who can forget, on our side, we have Mount Etna, Ortigia, Taormina, and so much more.
The whole island is just a museum. And I'll tell you the truth, museums have to improve before it can compare to Sicily, because behind every rock, around every corner, there's a story. Actually, Esther, there's been so many stories that I've written 4 books on Sicily.
Now, what do I always say? Sicily is an outdoor museum. He could go on talking about non-touristy towns all day long. Of course, we featured many of them on our YouTube channel, You, Me, and Sicily. Do you know how many times I got asked, what is my favorite city or region in Sicily? And I'm going to tell you right now, that's an impossible question to answer. It's like asking, who's your favorite child? They're all my favorites. You know why? Because each one has a different characteristic, a different feel, a different sense, just everything about it just looks different from town to town. And also, I've visited these towns numerous times a year, and I have to tell you, it never gets old. Different seasons, different lights, different times of the day. Sicily truly is a magical paradise.
The food, let me tell you how good the food is. You remember when you were a kid and you got a peach and you bit into it and the juices came all over your face?
That's how it is.
Or mulberries, or plums, or watermelon, or tomatoes, how they really tasted instead of like cardboard like they do today in a lot of places. That's how Sicily is.
In a lot of places, feel like you hearken back to a different century. Life is slower here and much more serene.
Not so much a different century, I would say a different decade. I grew up in the 50s and the 60s. I'm an old timer. Guess what? Here, to me, on a Sunday is a Sunday to me, like when I was a kid growing up. You see parents with their kids, dressed up, going to the market, going to the church, having family things.
And then always nonna, a lunch at nonna.
Nanu, Sabanadiga, all those things that they say that I grew up with. I feel like I'm reliving in the past, which is really why I came here. You know what I used to say? I was a square peg in a round hole in the United States. I came here, and this is where I belong, I'll tell you that much.
And I'm a Hungarian, and it just got into my bloodstream, and I feel like everything just resonates perfectly here for me. So we are waiting for you. Glad you're enjoying the videos, and cheers to you. We're waiting for you here in Sicily. Arrivederci.
Se benediga.
Ciao.